Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Friday, woo woo woo, aka Friday, Freedom Friday. All right guys, I hope you guys are having a good day so far. Now, you know I got my thick, I haven't said that in a long time, but my thick deck, okay? Not only that, I'm really going to shuffle this right now while I talk to you in the meantime, because this deck, I struggle all the time to shuffle it when the cards are like laid out. Now I can do it the way that I want to, okay, and not feeling bad about messing up my decks, okay? Like, it's so annoying. But anyways, I'm shuffling this while I talk to you guys in the meantime. Like I said, it's Friday. I hope you guys are having a really good day so far. I mean, we are in the middle of the week, well, meaning the month, sorry. This is like the second week, okay? And I don't know where the days are going by, okay? I swear we just started this month not too long ago, and time is just going. So, you know what that means. When the time goes by really quick, then that's a good thing for us. But at the same time, it means we're getting older. So I don't know if that's good and bad for all of us in the collective or what, but I guess as you get older, you get wisdom, right? Well, sometimes. But like I said, I hope you guys are having a really good day so far. And it's funny how I shuffled the deck and I saw Friday. So let me shuffle one more time and then we'll jump right into it, okay? Also, what have you guys been watching as of lately? I don't know if this is like a Pisces placement thing, but I don't have a TV. It's not that I can't afford a TV, I just don't want it, okay? I don't know. I don't want to have a TV because I find TVs to be very distracting. And also I find that the shows that are online, or not online, but like the shows that they have streaming, I find them to be kind of kapooey. Now, I am showing my age, maybe because I'm used to watching certain shows like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or, you know, I don't know, Family Matters. Like, I'm used to watching like Martin and those kind of shows. So when it comes to like my taste of what I like, I'm very picky, and I would rather watch things that are like nostalgic than to watch newer things that feel like they're like brainwashing me at this point, okay? But there is one show that I used to watch before I got rid of Netflix. Like, anyways, I don't even have Netflix like that. I think the last time I had Netflix was years ago when they had it at $7.99. Okay, guys, I try to read a lot. So yeah, there's a lot of things that I've realized that with that energy. I don't have a TV. Maybe you guys are like that too. I don't know if it's a water placement thing or if it's just a people thing or if it's just a Pisces thing. I don't know, child. All I know though is I don't have one. And the reason why I don't have it is because I feel like it is mentally draining. And usually it's like the same things over and over again or being repetitive. So if it's the news, we already know what the news is going to talk about. There's nothing new, okay? But yeah, like what shows do you guys watch? Like I know when I had like watched certain shows online, and then I think it was like Netflix at the time back in those days, I would watch Black Mirror. But then Black Mirror is starting to feel a little too real. Okay, guys, like I don't know. Black Mirror is starting to feel a little too real. It's starting to feel like what they're showing us on TV is what they're preparing us for. As crazy as that sounds, I'm not trying to sound like a conspiracy theorist or anything like that, but I don't know. Some things you just look at and you just say to yourself, I wonder, you know, but let me jump into it, guys. So, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for Friday, December the 12th, okay? What do they need to know for Friday, December the 12th, okay? I like how I just said Friday, the December the 12th. I just caught that. Oh my gosh, I need to go to bed. And that's another thing too. Some of you guys may have been like your sleep might be off. Now this could only maybe resonate for people who do like divination, or like your energy is very sensitive to shifts and things like that. And that's the only reason why I also said water placements or like Pisces placements, because a lot of times water placements are very sensitive to the energies that are around them. Okay, so that could be confirmation too. But Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time, please? What do they need to know? Ooh. Oh, let me pause it. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, guys. So, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time, please? Thank you. So, music is very significant. Some of you guys could be tapping into music, or this could be like frequency healing. This could be confirmation for some of you guys that watched that video that I did yesterday, but I did do a video of sound healing, okay? And so for some of you guys could be resonating more with sound healing, and basically you guys could be resonating with certain instruments as well, okay? So please take what resonates with that message. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so precision is very significant, okay? Something about you being very precise about something. Now, this could be what you're saying, or this could be what you're doing, right? So if there are any challenges that you guys are going through, you're very precise about how you go about it, how you move about it, how you execute your plans. So this could be about how you plan and how you move forward, basically, right? So if you're journaling or making like a blueprint, brainstorming, that kind of stuff, right? For some of you guys, nature is very significant. So some of you guys could be skiing and snowboarding because it is winter time, okay? Going up into the mountains, but I do feel like this is more of a spiritual sense as well, okay? It says you've done it, celebrate, okay? And North Node is very significant. So there's something about your North Node that's coming up in this energy. There's certain things that you had to learn, right? And there's certain things that are happening right now. So present life lessons that you need to learn. Stepping into your soul purpose is also very significant. And even when it comes to a karmic path to fulfillment, might resonate for some of you. Okay, August is very significant. Maybe you have Leo or Virgo placements. This could be your North Node as well. Some of you guys are moving forward. So when it comes to freedom, now motorcycles are very significant. And usually when I see motorcycles, I like to say this to the collective. Please be careful when you're driving outside. And please be careful when you're dealing with other people on the roads, because you can't really trust people when you're driving. You can trust yourself, but you can't trust other people. And it's not to scare anybody, but usually with motorcycles, like cyclists in general, for those who ride their motorcycles and you guys are respectful on the roads, my heart goes out to you guys, because sometimes things happen, okay? It's usually the people who do the worst on the roads that make it bad for other people, right? So again, be careful, but also when it comes to like having freedom and being in this flow state energy, you guys are maybe stepping into that, okay? That could be confirmation. Leo energy talks about leadership and, you know, pride and stuff like that, and also playfulness, right? And for some of you guys, Virgo energy talks about being more grounded, okay? When it comes to being more analytical. So, for example, you know, being really organized in how you delegate your work and how you work, okay? And also when it comes to being very particular in the information, right? That could be confirmation as well. So for some of you guys, there's something about height differences, or this could be like you grounding yourself. This could also be about short distances and about your stability, okay? Like I said, playful energy, curly, coily, wavy hair. Some of you guys could have like a very playful type of energy, or you guys are stepping into that with Leo showing up, okay? Eating more healthy is very significant. So some of you guys are, you know, changing your daily routines and habits, okay? And you guys are releasing and letting go when it comes to certain foods, okay? Fruits could be very significant. Eating fruits, veggies, drinking more water, taking your vitamins, you know, making sure that, especially if you're somebody who has island type of heritage, meaning like your parents are from a warm country or they lived in a warm place where the sun is always shining, there's a possibility for for some of you, where you guys could be wanting to incorporate more vitamin D into your vitamin regimen, because again, a lot of people don't realize this, but vitamin D is really good for your body. It's basically you getting sunlight. You need the sun, okay? Vitamin D is also good for women, especially women of color, black women, people of color, okay? The reason why I'm saying and suggesting this, and you can also do your research, most of the time vitamin D is at, I think, 1,000, okay? So if you go anything over that, I think that you can get sick. But like I said, I'm not a doctor. Do your research. Make sure you do go and ask your doctor if it's okay for you to take those things. But if you're not sure about medication, make sure you look at the foods you eat and how that can help incorporate vitamin D as well. Because again, when it comes to depression, mental instability and things like that, a lot of times people don't realize that that's connected to it, okay? Yes, the sun is needed, okay, but in the wintertime, what do you do when you don't have any sunlight? Right? So incorporating vitamin D, C, and helping, your immune system be boosted is very significant. Some of you guys are packing up and leaving behind what no longer serves you, or this could be you traveling, okay? Now, this could be making movement, right? Or being prepared to make some type of movement. But when it comes to burdens, right? For some of you guys too, when it comes to burdens, some people may have certain burdens and also certain baggages that you're no longer carrying with you as well. Even when it comes to yourself, whatever burdens and baggages that you used to have, you're not carrying that with yourself any longer, okay? You're showing up as somebody who can release that so that you can step into your new beginnings. So a lot of times we don't realize that other people's problems are not our problems. We can try to help them as much as we want, but that's up to that person to make sure that they do what they need to do in order to move forward. And that's where some of you guys could be when it comes to dealing with other people as well. Okay, Chiron energy is showing up for some of you guys when it comes to being a healer. So some of you guys are healers. You guys are wounded warriors. Maybe you guys use your experiences that you've gone through to help other people, move forward in their life, okay? Having more confidence wanted to show up for some of you guys as well. Okay, so Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective, please? What else do you have for the collective at this time? Okay, so marriage and proposal wanted to show up. There's something about a new commitment. Again, like I said, when it comes to unions and long term, Sagittarius energy wanted to show up. So some of you guys could have Sagittarius placements, like I've said before. But if this is not about being a Sagittarius, this is about the energy itself, okay? This coming up under suitcase and luggage reminds me of someone taking adventure, like I said. Some of you guys are packing up and leaving what's no longer serving you. You guys are stepping into new adventures. You guys are stepping into new expansions, okay? You guys are being more open-minded, okay? This is about philosophy. This is about being a student and being taught, or being the teacher and teaching the student, okay? Yeah, some of you guys are very energetic as well. So your energy exudes with, with your confidence. The more that you step into this confidence, yeah, your habits and routines are also changing. So there's something about you being more disciplined as well for some of you. December also popped up, but let's see if it comes out again. And even for some of you guys, when it comes to your Chiron, especially healing, some of you guys may have a Leo or a Virgo Chiron, or like a Leo or Virgo North Node, okay? Thank you, Spirit, for one more card. Yeah, antiques are very significant. So maybe you guys have certain antiques in your home, or maybe you guys are going out, maybe you guys are going shopping, and then you randomly find this one little antique that, resonates with you. Even when it comes to your energy, like I said, because again, just the energy alone, there's something about when it comes to being open-minded and being like a scholar or student, that is something that you're being open-minded about, being taught, okay, and learning. But again, when it comes to your energy, it's your beauty, okay, your rarity, okay? Some of you guys may have this energy where people may have felt like they've known you from a past life, okay? They've known you from another lifetime. So October at the bottom of the deck, we have Libra and Scorpio. So this is about justice, balance, harmony, peace, and also releasing and letting go, shedding old skin, shedding what no longer, is for us. So that could be also a sign for the collective as well. Okay. So Spirit, what other messages do you have, please? What other messages do you have at this time? Oh, thank you, Spirit. I like how that just flew out like, you know. Okay, so we have the 16th. So some of you guys could be born on the 16th. Okay, this could be August 16th. Or for some of you guys, this could also be December 16th. Okay, so if you are having a birthday December 16th, which is Sagittarius season, happy birthday. Okay, guys. I know it's your guys' season, but when I see dates, especially with, you know, what's happening, that could be confirmation. Even 1 + 6 = 7. So even seeing the number 16 is about spiritual lessons and breaking illusions. And 7 talks about, you know, spiritual wisdom, right? 14 is very significant too when it comes to this energy. So again, for some of you guys, this is about foundations, okay? Your foundations could be shifting. Now, this could be happening in the next few days, or there's something about the 14th that's very significant. Maybe you guys are born on the 14th. So a lot of Sagittarius energy is very significant. Or this could be August 14th as well, okay? We also have the 19th, and then we have the 17th, okay? So, yeah, some of you guys could be born on the 17th or the 19th, okay? Angel number 5, angel number 10, and also angel number 8 is significant, okay? So, change, power, and wholeness is very significant at this time, especially with you ending cycles, okay? So, take what resonates with that. We also have here the 25th. Okay, so some of you guys are born on the 25th. This is also angel number 7. So a lot of 7s are very significant too when it comes to soul purpose, maybe. Maybe this could be like a life path number for some of you when it comes to like inner knowing and also reflection, right? Initials I wanted to show up as well. Okay, so that could be confirmation. Maybe your name has the initials I in your name, and I just heard a horn honking really loud outside, but my windows are closed, but that could be confirmation. All right, guys. So we have, will you give them a second chance? Okay. Being multifaceted is very significant. This is about adaptability, your versatility, even your skill sets are very significant. Some of you guys could be working out in the gym really long. Okay. So working out in the gym long hours could be about you building your endurance. Okay. You building stamina when it comes to grounding yourself and being more disciplined. And also when it comes to you going through transformations, that's where you guys could be dedicating a lot of your time as well. Birth charts are very significant too. Maybe you guys resonate with birth charts or natal charts, okay? Someone could be romantically interested in you as in a divine feminine or masculine. So there's something about your energy that's attracting them, or there's something about polarity, right? This is sacred romance and also initiation, right? Some of you guys could be taking singing lessons, but this is about you training your vocals, right? So voice training is very significant. Being more confident is very significant when it comes to your voice. And also you guys could have like a very healing voice, okay? Going to a concert is very significant. Now, concerts are significant because I think I mentioned a few months ago that R&B music could be very significant too. And also there's something about Jagged Edge. Some of you guys might be going to Jagged Edge in this month of December. That could be something where you guys could be going out, you know, having fun and stuff. At the bottom of the deck, it says, I can't stop thinking about you, but I'm going to read these cards, okay? So oil changes are very significant. We have strawberries that resonate for some of you. Again, going back to the eating healthy card. So some of you guys could be eating healthy in that sense, right? For some of you, this is, I love the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you dress, and how you smell. So someone could be very infatuated about how you carry yourself, right? Maybe you guys carry yourself in a very positive way, very gracefully, right? Baby pink is very significant. Okay, this is about unconditional love, right? For some of you guys, this is about tenderness, emotional healing. So some of you guys could be going through a lot of emotional healing at this moment, or this is what you guys are going into like introspection as well when it comes to emotional healing, right? So that could be confirmation too. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective, please? What else do you have for the collective at this time? Ooh, I knew that was going to happen. That's why I didn't. want the cards to fly all over the place, but I knew it. Okay, so Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective, please? Let's try this again. Let's help the collective out, shall we? Let's do this again. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So we have code breaker, okay? Some of you guys are ending old cycles or karmic bonds, okay? This is making you feel liberated at this time. And some of you guys could be receiving clarity or going through a breakthrough, okay? The mender, this is someone who has healing influences or somebody who is good at reconciliations, okay? So when it comes to repair and healing and restoring self or, you know, relationships that actually matter to you, that is very significant. Energetic seal. Okay, this is about closure, protection, and completion. So some of you guys could be going through some type of protection or, you know, protecting your boundaries as well. Even when it comes to closure, some of you guys could have had closure within certain aspects of your life. Now, this doesn't have to be only people, places, and things. This could be with you. Okay, you could have, you know, closed out certain cycles that no longer serves you because you needed to do what was beneficial for you, right? We also have a familiar stranger. So this is about past life soul ties. Okay, this is about recognition, past life, and also bonds, right? So you and this person could have a very deep bond without realizing it, okay? That also could be the sign as well. Okay, for some of you guys, quiet confidence is very significant. This is inner knowing without noise, certainty, calm strength, and trust. Okay, unroot, leaving what no longer aligns, departure, release, and change. Okay, diverging paths. Okay, this is about making choices, whether you decide to separate yourself, okay, or you guys are being redirected as well at this time. All right, guys, so let me see if I can get more messages. Okay, 2 hours is very significant. Something could be happening in the next 2 hours. Okay, when I think of that, I think of swords energy. So this could be about communication. Okay, we have curvy as well. So somebody could be very sensual when it comes to your body. Maybe you guys are starting to realize that you need to go with flow. So this is about divine feminine energy as well for some of you guys when it comes to femininity. You guys could have a lot of divine energy. So you know how to tap into your femininity when it comes to, you know, being in embodiment, okay, being in flow, alluring, being in confidence. And then you also know when to be in your masculine energy, which is about drive and taking action. So it's a little bit harder for women as well in the workplace. For some of us, we're considered the B word or we're considered something else or difficult because we also have to play that role where we don't allow our emotions to also, you know, drain or drown our motivation, like our movement, okay? So take what resonates with that. 1 hour could be very significant. The number, angel number 1212 or 1221 could resonate for some of you. And also an angel number 1111 or 222. Divine masculine energy wanted to show up, okay? Like I said. And then 1 week is very significant. So like I said, the number 1 could be very significant, and also 2s, right? We also have Scorpio energy. So when it comes to your drive, your passion, being very wise right now, that's the energy that you guys are stepping into. You guys are thinking about where you want to go and how that will benefit you at this time. So some of you guys that know, you know, your placements, you may have all these placements that were spoken about in the reading. So this is about Leo and Virgo energy. This is about Capricorn and Sagittarius energy. Some of you guys may have those placements, right? So especially with Scorpio showing up, this is about transformations as well. Some of you may have, you know, Scorpio placements too in your chart, but take what resonates with you. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? What else do they need to know? Thank you. I'll take that. Spain is at the bottom of the deck as well. Okay, so Spain talks about like strength, your passions, right? Traditions, you know, things like that. Even when it comes to like your artistry, right? Maybe you guys are stepping into new artist type of energy, meaning you guys are being more creative and being more free-flowing with that, right? Before maybe there was a blockage, but now maybe you have received clarity and now you guys are able to move forward, okay? So turtles are very significant. Why did I think of, I I guess you're not turtle enough to be in the turtle club. Turtle, turtle, turtle. That could be very significant. That quote specifically could be very significant. Okay. Some of you guys can resonate with turtles. That could be like a spiritual animal that you guys resonate with. But even when it comes to like protection, Mother Earth energy and patience, you guys are stepping into that energy. Cuba wanted to show up, okay? So again, adventure, Sagittarius energy, you know, adventure, excitement. This is about culture, passion, creativity, okay? Some of you guys are stepping into that. Again, for some of you that resonate with this, something could be happening in Cuba at this time. But like I said, I don't have a TV. I try not to watch TV. So again, I could just be, you know, relaying whatever messages before those events happen. Okay, so Austria wanted to show this is about precision, okay? And especially with the other cards, skiing and snowboarding came out. This is attention to detail, okay? Striving for more, striving for perfection. Also discipline and purity is also significant. The flower lily, okay, this is about purity and divine guidance. Some of you guys are receiving a lot of divine guidance, but it's very purified, meaning that it's clear, concise messages that you guys are receiving from your spirit team. Okay, Australia wanted to show up when it comes to friendship, connections, right? Being very playful. Okay, this is about adaptability, Gemini energy as well, air energy. So again, social bonds could be very significant. And then lastly, we have elephants, right? So even when it comes to your wisdom, your memory, right? You guys are very grounding, or you guys are being grounded at this time, okay? Your endurance is showing up in this energy as someone who's grounded. People can see that you're grounded, and that is what's attracting them to you, okay? Again, at the bottom of the deck, we have Spain. So this is about your artistry and your passion, okay? Even when it comes to like Paris, right? This is about you, your romance, okay? Longing, creativity. This is about your inspiration and emotional depth. Some of you guys have a lot of emotional depth, and that could be something that scares a lot of people who don't. Okay, and for some of you guys could be wanting to be around people who have just as much emotional depth as you. Okay, so yeah. Spain, traditions. Remember I mentioned traditions, things of that. So religion could be very significant at this time. Again, when it comes to clarity and receiving some type of clarity at this time, that is confirmation, right? Again, when I talked about like wisdom and memory, some of you guys are stepping into that as well, remembering who you are, okay? Flowers are significant, growth, okay? Planting seeds, right? Butterflies are significant when it comes to transformations, okay? Being able to go into a cocoon and build yourself up in that cocoon so that you can release, so that you can be in this metamorphosis type of energy, right? Metamorphosis is very significant as well, okay? Snakes might resonate with you too. Okay, so snakes, this represents shedding old skin. This is about kundalini awakenings, right? But I'm going to leave it here, guys. Please take what resonates with you whenever you see this video. And again, thank you so much for the love and the support that you guys have been sharing and giving to me. I appreciate that. And I'll see you guys next time. All right, guys? I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Most likely, I might do some more readings later today, depending on how the day goes or if I feel called to. But if I don't see you guys again, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend. Have a safe weekend. Okay, and even if you're not going anywhere, you know, I hope you guys can relax and unwind. And even if you have kids, you know, like I said, everybody's busy. Everyone has something that they got going on. But remember to always, you know, put yourself first as well. You know, you can't fill anyone's cup if your cup is empty. So you can't fill from an empty cup, basically, right? So again, like I said, have a great weekend. Stay safe, guys. Stay blessed. And yeah, keep pushing, you guys. You know, keep pushing. Keep putting yourself out there and keep feeling like you got this, right? Because you do. Okay, I don't need to tell you, but it's good to hear it as well, right? But you got this, guys. Keep pushing and, you know, keep striving. And I'll see you guys next time. And I love you guys so much. All right, guys. Bye.